Let's do it.
Hello, hello.
Hello!
Woo!
Hey,
No, I
everybody.
forgot to mute this. It's an echo of hello. Somebody, I'm like, oh no.
Welcome to the Demonplague. I am your dungeon master, James Intricasso. I wrote this fine level 1 through 20 adventure we are going through today, and I go by he, him. Today, we have our special guest, Sam, is with us. Sam, why don't you introduce yourself to the people out there and tell them who you're playing?
Hi, I am Sam. I go by she, her. I will be playing Daisy Gardner, the halfling nature cleric of Shantaea.
Woo! Yes, we're super excited to have you here, Sam. It is going to be a lot of fun. Rudy, how about you? Who are you and who are you playing?
Hi, my name is Rudy Basso. I go by he, him. I'm playing Rain Bowie, a human monk who is very tricksy. Tricked all these cultists into thinking we're cultists too. So I was pretty happy about that instead of just punching them. Layers.
Indeed.
I have layers.
You do. You've got layers, except that you don't, because your shirt is never on.
Aha!
Think about it.
Yes.
Think about it. How about you, Robert? Who are you and who are you playing?
Hey, I'm Robert Aducci. I go by he, him. I'm playing Torsten Ailhand, a human wizard cleric who I was super excited when Rain decided to parlay with the cultists, because then I could use my charming and divination to their full effects.
Excellent. Nice. That is super awesome. And how about you, TK? Who are you and who are you playing?
It's me. I'm TK. I go by they, them, and I am playing Isabel Halfback, a half-orc battlemaster fighter. And I'm really looking forward to murdering all these cultists and then promptly forgetting about it and assuming that we managed to reach an amiable conclusion. I don't know where my notes are going to disappear to this time, but
just the whole cult storyline will be wiped from the Demon Plague in your mind.
Everybody's gonna get their own copy and they're just gonna open it up to where the cults are supposed to be in the story. It's just blank pages.
That's awesome. And how about you, Lauren? Who are you and where can and who are you playing? Sorry, I'm skipping to the end now.
That's all right. It's fine. I'm Lauren. I'm playing Roxy Erakoko Rogue, who is about to just kill a lot of people. And despite her sunny disposition and the fact that she'd rather talk with people in this very moment with these cultists, she's just gonna murder a lot of people. She's
Stone
ready
cold
for it.
Killer right there.
Kinda. She is survival of the fittest, and these are people who want to kill everybody. So she has her letter opener out, and we are about to do what rogues do really well, which is murder people.
Excellent. Yes. Yeah. In fact, it is indeed Rock who has started the fight that we are about to go in. Well, in some respects, I would say there's blame to go around as far as who the instigator of all this is. However, before we get to that, I do want to say a special thank you, as always, to Josh Long for the failure that he has given to me again by donating bits. Of course, as always, you can donate bits to the Don't Split the Podcast Network Twitch channel as you watch if you are interested in that type of thing. And every time we roll a natural 20 here on the Demon Plague, we give away a free PDF. So get super excited about that. Now into a very quick recap of last time on the Demon Plague. We had been introduced to Daisy Gardner, the halfling cleric of Shantaea, who was headed into the House of Chaos to rescue her brother, Halfast. Now, you all, the rest of you, were headed into the House of Chaos because you wanted to find some Farangai mushrooms to use in the ritual you plan to recreate to keep Zancrown dead once you have killed him. So that is the plan. You went in together, facing things together, and you met Elva Scarwraith, who was the leader of this cult of chaos, who worships Gartolrak, who, Gartelrak, you know, is actually Zancrown, the plague demon responsible for creating the demon plague in the first place. Elva believes that Gartelrak needs sacrifices in order to be appeased, and he will save those who provide sacrifices to him. So, you all, of course, have worked your magic on Elva and convinced her and 10 other cultists to lock themselves up in place of the prisoners you rescued, including Howlfast. While this happened, there was another cultist who was objecting to all of it. She drew her scimitar and pointed it at the neck of Torsten, and that is when Rock let an arrow fly, and we should now roll initiative.
Hooray!
Woo!
Torsten got a 12.
Okay.
Rock got a 22.
Rain got a 21.
16 for Daisy.
Sorry, I was note taking. Ugh, no, that's fine. That's cool. 14 for Isabel.
That's not a bad initiative.
No, that's really good.
You don't need to be sad.
It's 9 plus the 5 that I get. I'm super sad. It's like,
Well,
why do you
then-
have it?
Anytime you're in double digits, it's good times.
Thank you, Lauren.
Well, if it makes anyone feel better, I have a 9 for the cultist, and a 4 for wind. Sorry, I always want to call the rug rain, but rain is the rug's best friend, according to the rug.
Yes.
So,
It does make me feel better because I'm about to fuck someone up.
So Rock, since you are the one letting the arrow fly, let's start this off with you, and because you got a 22.
Okay, so is this person? So remind
this
me
person
who's
is
in the
wearing.
room. Yeah, remind me who's in the room, who's free, who's charmed. What's the layout here, and
So-
whether I'm getting a sneak attack on anybody.
So there is Elva and the masked big beefy cultist who was with Elva is there. So they are there. They are actually not chained up. However, there are another 10 cultists that have been put in manacles that are attached to the walls. You are in a room that has one open door, and you know that leads back the way you came. And there is another door opposite of that open one that is closed. And you had heard some like murmuring voices and stuff when you listened at that door, but you haven't opened it and you're not really sure what's through there yet.
But I did
So-
unlock it.
You did unlock it, yes.
Okay. So at the moment, the only people besides us that are free in the room is this masked cultist and Elva, who are charmed, and
Right.
this upset person.
Oh, and 10 people that you freed from those chains to begin with. 10 non-cultist individuals, including Howlfast.
Yes.
Are also in there. So
Also-
it's crowded in here right now.
Okay.
There
But-
are 27 people, including the rug, in here.
It's a party. Okay. But at the moment, there is only one person that Rock wants to kill very quickly, and that
Right.
is the person who has drawn their sword towards Torsten's neck. So the first thing, as a are they considered next to Torsten? that
Are
point?
the
the person who has drawn their sword, they're next to Torsten, right?
yes, the person who has drawn their sword is definitely next to Torsten.
I like this plan. Awesome. My bow is out. This person is now my enemy. Swift defeat to my enemies. She gets better at saying it in Elvish every single time. And I'm gonna shoot this person.
Okay.
Learning Elvish is kind of like learning murder in a way.
Okay, 19.
19 will hit.
Awesome. So I'm gonna do lots of damage. Here we go. Okay. 10, 20, that's 1, 7, 1, 2. That is 47 piercing damage.
Okay.
As I shoot her. Is this person still alive?
No. In fact, you tell me, how does this person die?
I think Rock in this moment is business and just arrow through the eye. This person has threatened Torsten and threatened this entire operation and needs to die ASAP before any noise is made. So right through the eye.
Okay, so you thunk her through the eye. She falls to the ground. The scimitar clatters, and that is that. Because she has not even gotten a chance to act, we are technically in the end of initiative here. We may save.
Thank
this,
you, everybody. I'll be leaving now
later. If that comes, if it comes to that. So yeah, punk. She dies and falls to the ground. The scimitar clatters. And that's that. What would you all like to do? You see Elva it gives a bit of is shocked and goes over to her friend and says, like the body of this woman, and says, "Oh, Yara, why couldn't you listen, Yara?" And she kisses this woman's forehead and then lets it sit back down to the ground.
Somebody should close the door.
I close the door.
Okay. So now you're locked in here with about 25 other people. Not locked in, but you're enclosed in with about 25 other people.
I thought we were going out.
Oh yeah, I opened the door.
I thought we were taking a moment to figure out how to get all these prisoners out of here, and then
when the cultists that are chained see this happen, they start screaming and yelling because they are not charmed. They are just commanded by someone who is charmed. So they begin screaming and yelling and banging their chains against the wall. And that is when, Rock, the door that you opened unlocks. And you see about 10 cultists in black robes rushing, trying to push their way into this room with swords drawn. And now we'll continue in initiative. Rain, it is your turn.
Well, now I'm glad we closed the door.
Are have they made it inside? Do I have time to react and try and close the door back on them?
You could attempt to do that. They have sort of crammed themselves into the doorway, so you would probably need to make a strength athletics check to do that.
Ooh, I'm not good at that.
It's just the one door, right?
Yes, they're coming from the opposite door that you came in.
And how wide is it? Is it like, could I stand in the door and they couldn't get past me without taking? They can't move through me, right?
Right.
All right.
Correct.
So then
yes.
I will
yeah.
run
It's
in
a human-sized door, so it's not a.
They can only find me
door.
one at a time. So I'll just get in front of them and Gandalf none shall pass style my way, and then just punch the front guy.
Okay. Go ahead. Make an attack roll.
Ooh, 13.
I believe that hits. Actually.
Oh, really?
Ooh.
Yes, indeed it does.
Okay, so I can make a strength saving throw.
Okay, I would do damage first in this case.
Oh yeah. Oh, okay. 8 damage.
8 damage. Okay, got it. Still standing.
Okay. Yeah. So let me attack him. Let me attack him again.
Okay. He fails the saving throw if that matters.
Okay, so all right, he gets knocked back 15 feet.
Okay. Poof.
Into someone else, I assume.
There are other people there. They just sort of let him fly by them and crowd in to take his place.
Oh, all right. Then I just punch the next one.
Go for
it. 12.
12 does hit.
Okay, for 9 damage.
Okay. That one, would you like to kill him?
Yeah, cultists are bad guys. I punch his head off.
You punch his... Okay. Yes, in a very silly sort of over-the-top action movie style. His head goes flying and his corpse slumps to the ground.
Cool. Is that difficult terrain now? His body on the ground?
No. No.
Well, let's see if 2 is a flurry of blows. I'm going to... Can I close the door now? No, I'll just stand right here.
Okay.
Would you say I'm in melee range of any more of them, having knocked one of them 15 back And
Yeah, so there were more crowded around the sides of the door trying
all
to
right,
make
then I'm
their
just
way.
gonna keep flurry of limbs, flurry of blows.
Okay.
25
That hits.
for 13
Flurry of limbs, I
damage.
love that.
And then
Okay,
another
that
25.
one also, another head sails through the air.
Yeah, on the backswing from the
There's some
first
strong
head
punches.
punch off. Yeah.
Cutting heads off with punches.
Super strong punches.
And then 6 damage to the final one I attacked.
6?
Yeah.
Okay, that one is still standing,
Okay.
but is looking very bruised by that punch.
Hmm.
Which brings us to Daisy. It is your turn.
Okay. How big is the room, and can I like see into the hallway at all past Rain?
So you could probably try to see. So beyond Rain, it looks like this door opens up actually into a larger room that has like, from what you can see, you can't see the entire room, but you can see some bedrolls and things like that. Looks like this is maybe where a majority of the cultists are sleeping in the House of Chaos.
Okay.
And that is why there are so many on this side of the door.
Okay. Well then, realizing how many people there are in that room exactly trying to get out, I'm gonna just sort of like peek between like Rain's legs and reach out my staff, and I'm gonna cast Insect Plague in that room.
Okay.
Wow.
All right.
That's
So,
amazing and horrific, and I love it.
I want to slow them down.
yeah, got it. Okay.
So every creature in it must make a con saving throw.
Oh boy. All right, here we
DC
go.
15.
Oh, okay, great.
Yeah,
That
not,
means they just need to roll a 15. And do they take half damage on a?
They do.
So why don't you roll up that damage, and then we'll see if it's worth it for me to even make all of these.
3, 4, 9, 15.
Okay. So
Oh wait, no, that's on a failed save. Hang on.
oh crap.
Yeah, just kidding. Yeah, failed save. Yeah.
So they take 15 on a failed and 30 on a.
No. I just switched them in my head.
Okay, so the 2 injured cultists immediately go down, and all but 2 die as these insects appear, this cloud of insects, and they start biting and ripping the flesh off of these cultists. You see some like exposed pieces of bone, some white through this flurry of insects as these insects just devour these cultists. And it looks like there are 2 left, and they are running around screaming, trying to get insects off of themselves as well. So that's insect
We have
plague.
become Death Destroyer of.
Or is this pestilence? It's one of those.
And
They're
this
just
is-
returning to nature. It's,
There
all
you
part
go.
of the cycle of life.
All part of the cycle of life. Isabel, it is your turn.
It kind of feels like this problem is already solved.
Yeah, a little bit.
So, is there another problem that needs solving and or ignoring?
there
Or
is
it
the
just these
chanting-
two.
There is the chanting cultists in the other room that we closed the door on. I don't know what we're gonna do there, but
Oh yeah.
Can we lock that door?
Bar.
yeah, but
I thought that was like more of like a front room, wasn't it? Or is that a different room?
So both doors have key holes in them.
Yeah,
and-
we have the
and
keys. Elva gave them to
locked.
us.
Yes, Elva gave you the keys. So,
I'm gonna walk over that door and lock that door.
so the one with the
funny.
insects in it, you're gonna close the door there, and
Yeah, just gonna
okay,
lock that up.
okay.
They're probably fine.
Just for the sake of it, Torsten, is there anything you want to do?
So the way out of here is not the one she just locked. Different one.
No, right.
Oh,
correct.
oh, thank goodness.
Yeah, I just want to make sure.
I was gonna look dumb for a minute.
So I checked before I cast the insect plague in there.
Mhm,
good idea.
mhm.
Cool.
All right, so I will. I guess I will go through the door to where we're trying to get out of here, and have Elva and her bodyguard guy come with us.
Okay. Gotcha. Cool. So as you make your way through the area, you remember that there's two things going on here. So you can go to the left, which is where the room where there were all those cultists that were chanting, that enchanted that blade that the purple robed cultist who is now dead because of an arrow, or an arrow through the eye, is sitting. That was sort of the front entry if you wanted to go through the brass door. Then there is also the way you came, which was through that sort of secret tunnel entrance, which was through Elva's quarters.
And how, given that 10 people already came in here, how many people do you think are out there chanting still?
None.
Oh, none.
There
Oh,
were
there's
11 people in there. There were 10 chanting around her. And
there was
she's
a whole
dead.
bunch. Sweet.
Yeah.
Well, let's. I guess we're going out the front door, and that's where there's some sword or something. What did you say was there? What they were chanting
So
around?
she had a sword that was, you can tell it was temporarily enchanted by this ritual. Her scimitar looks like it's a normal scimitar, but for now it's got like a magic weapon enchantment basically on it.
Gotcha. Cool. Well, I guess let's start heading out of here. And so just to be clear, there's the 2 people that are locked in the room. There's the 10 cultists that are now locked up, and then our 2 prisoners, charmed prisoners. That's it that we think that are in here, right?
That's all you have found so far. You have not explored the entire complex yet at this point.
All right. So I guess as we're kind of walking out to that main room, I will ask Elva. I say, are there more cultists? I wish to question them about their fealty to Gartelrock.
She will say, let's see here. Give me a second to go over my notes. She will say there are no more cultists, only the Ancient One.
The Ancient One?
And so tell me about the Ancient One.
Is it immune to fire?
She is unsure if the Ancient One is immune to fire. But she says the Ancient One lives in the caves that are attached to this place.
Oh.
He is a servant of Gartelrock.
And he is sort of wraith-like?
No, he is flesh.
Oh, so it's a different one. Okay. I kind of look at the party then. Let's say the Ancient One.
If you were to give a rating of how challenging this Ancient One would be, what would you say?
9 million.
Oh boy.
9 million. Wow. Okay, let's bring it back down. Does this Ancient One, does it eat? Is it some manner of bodyguard for Gartelrock? I haven't read about him in our texts.
He is a mighty fiend, a demon, a kin of Gartelrock.
Oh.
So it's a Zancrown's friend, I guess.
Who?
And
I
does
don't know
he-
who
does-
Zancrown is.
Does he partake in these rituals and sacrifices?
We do occasionally feed people to the Ancient One.
And if he were to run out of food, he would find it himself? Does he hunt?
Well, he did in the time that we were not here to feed him.
Esbel's gonna do a side eye at Rock, we should probably take care of this.
Yeah.
Rock is going to do a fellow side eye at the 10 other prisoners that they are now freed prisoners, including Halfast, and look back at Esbel and go,
Have you ever heard the term red shirt?
no, but I do not wear many shirts.
Man, that was
Torsten
an
will
evil
look
thing. I need to stop that.
Torsten will look to Elva and say, take us to meet the Ancient One.
Well, not all of us. We probably don't want to take the sacrifices.
They can stay
The
here.
good
We killed,
sacrifices.
we killed all
Yes,
the
we wouldn't want to make him too hungry. Yes, we will bring them shortly.
Too full, you mean?
Yes.
Yeah, so the room we're in is empty at the moment. We've locked the door. There's nothing else going on in here.
I mean, aside from the 10 people who are in tow with you, is that what you mean?
That's what I mean. There's no evil people here. There's no people who are going to try to kill anyone.
Yeah, so do you have 2 charmed people with you?
Yes.
Yes.
So
I'm looking
yes.
for a safe place to stash 10 possibly injured people who will probably become dinner.
Yeah. I'm also Arden? No. I'm also sitting here wondering, like, this charm probably only goes so far. Like, how are we supposed to get these people out of here without Elva thinking that this is gonna be weird?
Rock is gonna look over at Daisy and be like, "Do you think your brother could like lead everybody out of here and get everyone out of here? I think this is a thing we've got to take care of before we go."
I mean, stranger things have happened.
Oh.
It could be worth a try.
Oh boy.
I mean, just
out of here is literally like there's a door right there that goes outside.
That's true.
Yeah, I mean, but he also just walked right in here to start with. That might mean.
Rock's gonna look over at Hellfast and say, "But you're
Rock,
not
when you go to look at Hellfast, you notice he is gone.
Oh, cool.
Oh.
Rock goes to look for Hellfast, doesn't see him, looks back at Daisy and goes, "Where'd your brother go?"
Neat. Cool.
Did I would like to remind the GM I have a passive perception of 27. Where'd this guy go?
Yeah, it's too bad halflings are great at stealth. I don't know what to tell you.
What
Checks were rolled is all I can say.
That's fine. I
Especially
understand.
lying little sneaks. Urgh, Hellfest.
Okay.
Isabel's gonna give Rain like a very like distinct "is this worth it" look. Like, kind of seems like he wants it. I don't know.
Okay, Rock is going to glance over the 9 other people that they have saved. Does
There
any
are 9, right, James?
There are 9.
There are 9. Yes.
There are 9. Good. Does anybody look particularly like they might be a competent leader of some sort? Does anyone look like they're not cowering in terror?
So most of them look like they are cowering in terror. However, there is an old dwarf woman who is there, who you can tell has definitely seen her fair share of battle based on the fact that she has scars, she is well muscled, and she also is missing an eye.
Excellent.
And it looks like it's a battle wound.
I'm going to look at this dwarf lady and say, "Grandmother, we need your help. Can you lead the rest of these poor souls out of here while we take care of this thing?"
Grandmother?
Yeah, I was gonna say that's quite an assumption.
That's quite the compliment.
Okay, never mind. Then.
I'm
Well,
a
to
great,
rock
great, great grandmother.
Ah! I did not know that could even happen. That is amazing.
We live a long time, dwarves. How long do bird people live?
Like 25 years.
That is alarmingly short.
I would love to learn more about this because I think that is amazing. But you seem like somebody who has some experience doing shit. Do you think you could lead all these people out of here so we can go take care of demon person thing?
I surely could.
I give her the scimitar from the cultist we killed earlier.
She picks it up and waves it around, and she says, "Well, it's no axe or hammer, but it'll do. All right, everybody, follow me." And then starts leading people out, and she leads them out just the front entrance of the place, and she says,
"Perfect. None of us wanted to have to talk about the mushrooms."
"Yeah."
Yeah, speaking of mushrooms, did this little brat steal my mushrooms? Are they still in my pocket?
So when you go to check your pockets, you do see that you do have
Okay.
That's good. That's good.
I also have a conundrum. We have 10 cultists chained up, and we're about to leave. Should we kill them first, or let them starve? Or...
Well, we're gonna go take care of demon
fine.
first.
Yeah.
They're like
We'll talk
taking
about
care
things
of.
afterward. Yes.
Yeah.
Or we could close the door on our problems.
No, that's
Metaphorically speaking.
I mean, for moments, but we should come back.
Yes.
We should
Elva
not leave them here
comes-
to starve.
Elva comes over to you Torsten,
Mhm.
and says, "I am so sorry about the behavior of everyone here in the cult trying to kill you. Ugh, it's just so embarrassing. I am so sorry about that."
No problem. They don't understand the true ways of Garzelwalk.
They do not. They do not. And perhaps we can teach them when we bring them back as zombies.
Perhaps.
How teachable are zombies?
Oh, very, very easy to
They're very
train.
compliant. Yes.
Yeah, they are extremely well. They're compliant to the person who brings them back from the dead. They'll do whatever you want, pretty much.
Put a pin in that for now.
I'm a little confused about the tenets of this religion, but I'm willing to go go with it for now because I'm like, oh, zombies too. Okay. Whew,
Well,
boy.
I mean, it's just we are living in a scarce time. One would not want to waste
This
resources.
is a very Ralakai kind of mentality.
You're a
That's a-
great ally, Ralakai.
I would say that's a good point. Have you heard of Ralakai Gravemore?
I don't know the name.
No, okay, that's
I
good.
don't. Rock starts to talk and goes, "I don't know if she would know," and then
Yeah.
realize what she's about to say and is smart enough to stop.
So the dwarf takes them out, and then so are we looking for this? Are we looking for
Yeah. she can
Ancient
leave
the
ones.
other
us.
first? Or are we going to the ancient one?
Oh. Ancient one?
Well, wait. Okay. So, Rock is gonna ask. So, besides back to your room and up spiral, like where else is in this complex that we have not been to yet?
So you have not been looking at the map here. If you remember, there were two paths that you have not explored. One was back in Elva's room. There was like another crude opening to a natural cave that you didn't explore. So you came in via a natural cave, and then there was another natural cave opening you didn't explore. And then there was that room with the platform and the statue where she was getting ready to sacrifice people. There was another doorway off of that you didn't check out.
Okay, and I'll ask. So what's over there and what's up over there?
So she will say to you that through the cave, in the cave is where the Ancient One lives.
Okay.
And that if you were to go the other way and go through the sacrificial room, and move past the statue that's in there. Hang on one second. Just want to make sure that is where you can find their supplies.
Oh, like what supplies? Like food?
Oh yes, our food and our fresh water, things like that.
All right. We'll take that.
Rock will look over at Torsten and say, "Well, if he went to supplies, he's okay. We don't need to worry. If he went to Ancient One, we need to worry. So you should probably go to Ancient One first."
Yeah.
That's true. There is a binding trap on the supply room.
Oh, thank you. How do you disable it?
Stick someone in it.
Well, I suppose yes, that is one way. But if you worship Gartelrak, you don't need to worry about it.
Oh.
We should go make
How
sure.
does it verify that you worship Garzelwak?
All of my servants have been able to pass over it. I assure you, it's fine.
All right, maybe we won't.
Sounds like you gotta have an evil alignment to pass over this trap.
Why don't you just show
Isabel
us,
doesn't
just
say
to
it.
be sure?
Later.
Later.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if he's gone wandering down by where this demon is, he's lunch.
You said
Or
a
he might do-
blinding trap,
if he
right?
was
So it
hungry
just,
and
like,
wandered
makes
in-
you stand there. That's
yeah.
fine.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah, it is a trap that binds you and slowly saps your life force, turning you into a zombie.
Oh,
cool.
okay.
Cool.
Well,
Cool.
I want to look at that just in case he
Cool.
did get in there.
Daisy, how hungry is your brother usually? When he run to supplies and try and eat food?
That Could be pretty on brand for him, yeah.
Does he know where the supply place is? Like, did he go straight from the front door to being a prisoner? Or
Oh, that I don't know. I mean, they came and talked to everybody, and he just walked off with them. So I don't know what happened after that.
great?
Can Rock take a look around and see is there any a sign of this dwarf's passage? Did do you like leave a door open or
Halfling, you mean?
halfling? Sorry, of this halfling's passage. This
Sure.
brother.
Yeah, you can make a investigation check.
Sure.
How long does charm person last again?
An
An
hour.
hour.
Don't ask that question.
I got a
Send
I got a dirty
I'm well
20.
aware. It has not been very long since the
Yeah.
spells.
Thank goodness.
I got
So
a dirty
you got
20.
A dirty 20. Okay. So you can see when you look around, Rock, you're checking things out and you go through the room that Elva is staying in, which is very close to where all of your friends are at the moment. You're kind of crowded in a hallway right now. That room, which has that chest in it as well, you can see that it looks like there are some footprints in the dirt of the natural cave
Oh.
that you did not explore before. And they look like they are the size of a young halfling, young
And they-
adult halfling, yeah.
And they look
Yeah.
recent.
They do look recent, yes.
And that's to the demon, basically.
That is where,
Wow.
that is to the cave where Elva has told you there is
All right.
in the ancient.
Good that
No.
he's going where we wanted to go.
Yeah, sure.
Bad that he's going to the demon.
Was there one of us that had some ability to tell how powerful people were? Was that you, Rock? Was it somebody? Maybe a different game? No?
It's me.
Oh, it's you. Okay.
Yeah, if I look at a creature for a minute and study it, I can tell how powerful it is in relation to me as a fighter.
Mm-hmm. Just to you as a fighter.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So
I
know
was trying to like
spend-
figure out how
yeah.
to put them to sleep. Basically.
If I spend 1 minute observing or interacting with another creature outside combat, I can learn information about its capabilities compared to my own. Strength score, dexterity score, constitution score, armor class, current HP, total class levels, if any, fighter class levels, if any.
Wow.
Why have we not been like standing for a minute outside of every door letting Isabel stare at
I
things?
don't know, because
We
sometimes I just like stabbing things.
This is true, but we should spend a minute looking at things before we stab things.
I
So I will-
should.
So I will like kind of pull Isabel aside a bit and just kind of quiz her on these two people we have. Because I'm just considering kind of, once we get there, making sure I can put them to sleep.
Oh, I thought we would send them in to attack the monster and they get killed and eaten.
Um,
distracting.
I don't know if they're.
as soon as they're hit, they can make saves again, and so.
Oh, it has hit by anything or hit by us? Or
Um,
you specifically?
That's a good
Also,
question.
just because he's like that might be asking a bit much of the charm.
Yeah.
If it's something they
Uh,
wouldn't do
Yeah,
normally.
they're not controlled.
Yeah. They're not dominated, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'd rather just put them to sleep.
All right.
I'd rather
Then
break their necks.
I was gonna
but
say we can just.
Well, yeah,
kill
we
them,
could
too.
figure out what we're doing later, but again, if we
Dude,
start fighting.
we'll get lots of bonuses if they're asleep. So
Hmm?
to killing them, it'll be easier. It'll be easier to kill them.
Yeah, so I'll just stare at them, kind of like watch their movement, watch especially the bodyguard, like what you got going on, buddy?
So, remind me again, TK. I know that you just went over it, but can you give me a rundown of what you get from them?
Yes, and I will also put it in the backstage chat. Strength score, dexterity score, constitution score, armor class, current hit points, total class levels, if any, fighter class levels, if any.
Good lord. Okay.
It's really like hit points is what I'm concerned about.
Yeah.
And TBH, my initiative is always so low that I'm just kind of like, well, everything's gonna be dead by the time I get to it anyway.
So Elva, has a strength score of 9, a dexterity score of 16,
Mm.
a constitution score of 14, an armor class of 20 because she is wearing plate armor and wielding a shield. She has 52 hit points currently. And she does not have class levels at the moment. She has NPC levels. And then her beefy friend has strength 16, dex 11, con 14, also wearing plate armor and therefore has an 18 AC and also has 52 hit points. Though they are not the same stat block.
So I will likely only be able to put one of them to sleep. Should I do that?
We'll let you put one to sleep, and we'll let my sword put the other to sleep.
Well, let's figure out where we're going first.
Or I guess Rain could like choke them out or whatever, suplex them to death.
Yeah, or we can like throw them over a cliff or something. Remember, there are a bunch of canyons and stuff.
Yeah, but we gotta
There's
get
lots
them
of
there.
ways. Yeah. Let's go kill this ancient demon first. I'm excited about that.
I thought the whole point was we're trying to take care of them before we go kill ancient demons, so that they don't, because they're not going to be able to.
Oh yeah.
fight,
All right. Cool.
I mean, are
Let's
they
kill
like
one of 'em.
standing right there listening to us talk about how
no,
we're gonna
great.
jump off a cliff?
I am assuming that no, you've asked them
Go
to wait
stand
elsewhere.
in the corner. Yeah. Look at the floor.
Rock's gone off to go see where this halfling has gone, and like everybody else has just followed. They've had this little discussion. Now they're gonna come back into the hallway where
Right.
they were standing.
Realistically, Rock can hear the whole thing, so
Yeah, right.
Right.
Rock doesn't even need to be in the same building to be part of our conversations anymore.
In fact,
mean,
Rock, you wonder why everyone is speaking so loud about this near.
Yeah.
You can hear it perfectly. It doesn't.
You're the big damage dealer, Rock. So I think if we all attack one, I don't know. Are you gonna make us roll damage if all four of us attack the same target once, James, in a surprise round?
Well, I don't know how surprising it's going to be, so you would need to
Yeah.
set it up for me.
Okay.
Okay, we have taken their
Look at the
key.
rabbits.
Can we just lock them up with the
So
other?
bad.
So there aren't enough manacles.
no more,
to
yeah.
lock them
Can
up
we
with
just
any-
stick them in the room and lock the door? Like there's two other guys who are currently swatting insects another room down. We
So
don't have
those
them.
guys are dead.
There are two other bodies, you know.
and
Can we lock them in there? Can we like walk, you know, Thorsten, can you convince them to like go check out the bodies of the people the bugs killed, and then we just lock them in the room?
Can
Sure.
I just get a brick?
Yeah, let's just kill them.
And if you want to kill them, we can kill them. But
Yeah,
it seems like
they're
we have
evil
point
All
they are-
over this alignment chart.
They
And
at this
one
point, Tosha said they're defenseless. The people that are chained up, we will figure out something to do with them, but we're not going to kill them.
We also should probably ask them more questions when we
Thorsten's
have
such
more
a
time.
narc.
They're evil
Now that-
cultists,
now that he's
Such a
Thorsten. They
buzzkill, a
sacrifice
literal
people.
buzzkill for us.
Fine, I'll be good.
Kill them now, we don't get killed later. What's the? I don't understand. It don't add up, sis. Yeah, fine.
There are jails.
I was like, I don't know. Me looking at this AC 20 says a lot about their defenselessness, but
So what is your plan here? Is it
So it sounds like we have the room. We're gonna put them in the room, if we can, if it's sealed.
Sure. Yeah. If you so you want to ask them to go into the room.
Yep.
So when you ask them to head into the room, there's a little bit of trepidation in Elva's voice. Why would we do that?
We need to go speak with the Ancient One and discuss Garthel Rock's plans.
Well, wouldn't you want me to come with you? I could introduce you to the Ancient One.
very sweet.
That won't be necessary. Garthel Rock has told me all I need to know.
But why would I wait in this prison then? Why not just wait here for you?
I'm hoping that you can talk with those that were. You heard them yelling. They obviously don't know what's going on. If you could convince them of our just cause here.
Make a persuasion check with advantage.
Yeah, no wonder Torsten is
I did not roll well.
Oh
I
no.
rolled, I rolled a 3 and a 4,
Advantage.
but with 7 or no wait with
Ooh.
persuasion, that's a 10.
Do you have Portent still?
I do not. I used all of them.
Do you have inspiration?
That was with inspiration. I rolled a 3 and a 4.
Well,
Yeah, he's got advantage.
Yeah.
Double advantage.
Yeah.
double or nothing.
She says, "I'll wait here for you. That'll be fine."
But just kill them all right? Just fireball the room, all right?
All right. So we lock them up in the room. They go in.
Well, we're in the hallway.
Oh yeah,
I
she's
think-
refusing to go into the.
Oh,
prison.
she's refusing.
Oh,
she's
she's
saying
refusing.
there.
Oh,
Gotcha.
She's
okay.
gonna wait right
Cool.
here where you are.
Oh.
I mean, she can lead us to the Ancient One, and then maybe the Ancient One will attack her because it's mad. I don't know.
Or maybe she speaks Abyssal and it'll tell her that she's under a spell and tell her to
that's
kill us.
true, too.
Let's see. So I will say that's not going to work for us. I say, why don't you just lay down here? I'm going to try to cast sleep on her.
Okay.
Why don't you just take a nap?
Yeah.
You must be tired. This has been a very exciting day for you. Your church has been taken away from you. And
Would
half
would,
of your flock doesn't understand Gartle Rock. It's
would Rock notice that Torsten is starting to cast sleep on this one?
please.
Probably.
Rock, please.
All right, Rock is gonna move behind the other one.
Yes. Rock, yes.
We
I'm
made
gonna
a
put them-
decision.
I'm
So
gonna put them both in the area, but I'm probably gonna get one. So do I get my spell off?
You
Do
do.
we roll or anything? Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna cast this at 4th level. So it's gonna be 5 and then 6. So it's gonna be 9d8. So we'll see.
Okay.
14.
Please.
The 23. 31. Oh, wow. 31. 43. 44. That's 8
I
more.
believe it.
52, 53.
Oh, all right, just enough to put her to sleep.
Nice. Nice.
With
That's so close.
one surplus. You see, he gives like a little half yawn, like a
Yeah.
as
Take a
he
nap, baby.
slumps down unconscious.
Nice.
I want to stab the other one in the back.
Go for it.
Do I surprise him?
Yeah.
Okay. Pull out letter opener. I'm just standing there, just outside the sleep, and as soon as I see that, I'm just like, shink.
I thought you would like shoot him in the back of the head point blank with your bow.
No, because I think that would be more. I think she would be trying to be sneaky about this. That is a dirty 20.
Yeah, slip it
Okay.
up under his
Yeah, that
occipital
hits.
bone.
Okay.
Slip it under his. Wow.
Yeah, right here where the curve is, right underneath that occipital bone at the start of the nape. It's a letter opener, man. You just spike him real good, like using a little ice pick, little Russian ice pick. Anyway.
Yes.
Good to know.
That is good. 23
brainstem.
stabby with the letter opener damage.
So yes. So this he is still very much alive
Yeah.
Okay.
at this point. So let's roll initiative.
Oh, can we use old initiative? Or he wasn't in that, was he?
No, he wasn't.
Should've got
But
a 9.
let's. Yeah.
Yeah, let's use the new one.
Who got above 17?
Me.
Okay.
I got
this time.
17.
I got 19.
I got 21.
Okay.
Ooh.
There you go.
Isabel, you go first. You see Rock stab, and now it is your turn.
Isabel and Rock definitely had the same idea. So Isabel took point in front of him while Rock was behind him, and she's just gonna slash him with her longsword 3 times.
Okay.
Let me get 3
Man.
dice real quick. I'm so excited. I love having 3 attacks. It's so fun.
We tried, and then when Torsten put the 1 to sleep, everybody's just like, well,
Yeah.
this is our life now, and this is your death.
All right, I got a 19, which doesn't hit. I got a 24, and I got a 21.
Doesn't the 19 hit him?
The 19 does hit him.
Oh,
so yeah,
it does
all
hit
three
him.
of
I
those
get 3 hits. I'm even
Boom.
looking at his AC, like right here. I'm looking at it.
Trace hits.
My D8s. Come here, little D8s. Hang out with me. This will be fun. This will
And
be a
Rain,
great
you're
time.
up too, right? You got a 19, so you're up next.
Yeah.
You
So
might be up now if I don't find all
I
my
was gonna say.
freaking dice. Jeez. Where's my
should
D8?
I?
Oh, I found it.
There you go.
All right, everything plus 7. So 12, 14, 4 plus 7, 11.
Okay. 11 total.
No.
Those are
I got a
each.
12 plus a 14 plus an 11.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, so you tell me how this ends with your third attempt.
So I'm going to say that Rock and Isabel work almost in unison, where Rock like takes her letter opener and like stabs him in the back and like kind of holds him there while Isabel goes chick, 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 3 times with her longsword and like pins in between them. And then they
Okay.
both like take their swords out and like wipe them off and sheath them back up.
Gotcha. And he falls clatter to the ground, basically, with all of his armor on. And the mask falls off. And that is the first time you're actually able to see the face of this beefy individual.
Is he beautiful?
He is beautiful. The most beautiful you
I
have
love
ever
him.
seen.
What a
So,
waste.
yeah.
And
this
he's your dad. I'm
Right,
waiting.
and it's everyone's dad.
I'm waiting for the twist. I'm waiting for him to be like, and he's also
Right.
your
And
dad.
it was actually half-fast the whole time, or half-fast the whole
You
time.
know what? You fucking earned it. You earned that death. Maybe next time you'll stay with the group.
Oh my God.
I'm not sorry.
So yes, what do you want to do with the unconscious Elva now? Is
Put
the
a
plan?
blanket over her so she's warm while she sleeps.
So you want Rain to smother her to death? Is that what you're saying?
I would, but are we killing her? Or...
Her armor.
You could move her into the prison at this point too.
Oh,
She's
yeah,
asleep.
we do
Yeah,
that too.
yeah. Put her in the prison. Yeah.
Take her
Okay.
weapons away.
Yeah.
So you're able to lock the prison, and you are. So now you're standing there in front of the tunnel that leads.
Well, wait, did we find anything on her? Did we find anything on the guy the beautiful man that we just destroyed? Like, either of those people have anything of value?
Hat,
Did we
take
take
her
their
hat.
weapon?
Grant Ellington and his 12-pack.
You can take her hat if you want. It's a dope witch
Oh,
hat.
hell
as the
yeah.
Here you go,
Yes,
Rain.
witch
Have
hat.
fun. But like, we'll take her weapons. Does she? But is like, if we do a quick pat down of her, like, can I do a pat down of her stealthily so I don't wake her up?
You can. So yes, you notice her scimitar looks very nice, indeed.
Hand that to Rain. Anything else? Anything of import? Anything of the keys or boxes?
Yeah. I mean, you already have her ring of keys.
Mhm.
So she does have a holy symbol of Gartorok
Meh.
on her, but that's just carved of stone. No, there's nothing else in particular interesting on her.
Okay. And nothing else on the dude that we just destroyed?
Nothing else on the dude that you
Okay.
just destroyed. I mean, he's got his armor and he had a great sword strapped across his back, but none of that seemed particularly special.
We got any Triscuits or fruit by the foot?
There are no Triscuits or fruit by the foot. There is Bubble Yum.
Hell yeah.
Bubble Yum.
Hell yeah.
He was carrying a Luna bar.
I'm a Bubblicious and Cliff Bar person,
Taking it.
respectively, so I'll pass on
I'm,
those.
I'm more of a Bazooka Joe myself. I'm
There was a tongue splasher. One of them had a tongue
Wow.
splash.
I don't even
A
what?
Very
tongue
creepy.
it like made your tongue a weird color. There's a sour baby, a cry baby.
Yeah, a packet of Fun Dip.
Yeah,
I'll take that.
Raspberry
I'll take
flavor.
that.
they've already eaten
Some warheads.
Yeah, there
Oh.
are warheads. Yeah.
Oh, and take their Halloween candy.
There is no Cadbury here. I am very
Yeah.
upset.
There's a
These
packet
people
of
have no taste.
Dunkaroos.
All right,
Yeah.
this has gone on.
Oh, okay, you're making me hungry now.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I want to spend the next hour just
Talking
rattling
about
off
candy.
Whatever the
Yeah,
champagne
can we
was,
talk about
now
more-
this.
Daisy's into it. Let's just
More
eat
90
snacks.
snacks.
This is apparently
It's a Lunchable.
a candy cult.
It's a half a Lunchable. All the cheese is gone.
Yeah. Half a Lunchable and a Capri Sun. That looks like somebody tried to get the straw in.
There's
What
no
flavor?
straw.
Yeah.
What
Oh,
flavor though?
Oh, what flavor?
Pacific
what
flavor?
Cooler.
Yeah, Pacific Cooler.
Pacific Cooler, obviously. Of
That's
course. Is
fruit
there
punch
another
and
Capri
Kit
Sun
Kat.
flavor?
Yeah,
Atlantic Cooler.
Right.
it just
Uh,
smells like fish. It's
And medical waste. All right, so let's go ahead and dive
Get back to
in.
the adventure. Okay.
Yeah.
Also,
Hey,
has
The ancient one.
anything
the
could have
ancient
happened to
one.
Halfast in the meantime. So yes, so you're standing there in this room with the chest, and you've also got the cave in front of you.
Cave it is.
Okay,
Team Sneak.
Sure, we can go in first.
sure,
You
it's
think-
dark.
You
Okay,
got
never
the
mind.
little-
I'm out.
Wait, you got the little light thing. You
I
got
do.
that little-
I do. So, I'll turn that on. So
Okay,
yeah, it gives
So-
up light.
when you turn this light on, you can and step into the cave. A strong smell of blood and waste comes over you. The floor is sticky with dried blood. Ancient goblinoid bones lie on the ground among fresh corpses of humanoids, and you hear overwhelming in your minds, "Pain for my pleasure," screamed over and over again.
Okay, I step back out of the room.
I need you to make a wisdom saving throw, Rain.
Sure.
Oh.
I'm not bad at that.
Oh, Halfast is already dead.
the remake for Beyonce's Crazy in
14.
Love starts playing.
Uh,
The weekend.
14. So you take 11 psychic damage as you step into the cave
I
here.
don't like this.
You can see that when you with your light on, Rain, you can also see that this cave sort of is a small, almost narrow passage, and it opens into a bigger cave. Like it sort of closes off into a little doorway and then opens up into a much bigger cave.
Can I see anything in the larger cave?
You cannot at the moment.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
all right. I'm gonna walk back out of the cave and say, "Ow, my head."
You got hit? What happened?
I immediately heard a voice screaming in my head, and it screamed so loud I have a migraine that really hurts. And I imagine every time I go in there, it will continue to do that. So
Did you see my brother or anything?
I did not. I wonder. Do I feel like it would continue hurting me if I was still inside there?
You don't know. It did end when you left this room. So it might end if you made it to the other side of this hall as well.
All right. I'll walk back into the cave.
Okay.
I'll reach out and hit him with guidance on his way over there. I don't know
Oh,
if it'll
thank you.
actually
Yeah.
help, but
Gotcha. Guidance.
I think that just does ability checks, not saves. But you
Yeah.
know, the sentiment is there.
Bless.
And as actually, since we're all going to essentially have to cross this, I will just throw a bless up
Yeah.
Oh
for
yeah.
everybody. That will help.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's
up,
fam?
Yeah.
So that's
Everyone is blessed. Yeah. D4.
What up?
Saves and attacks. Yeah.
4.
For 1 minute. So.
Hashtag blessed.
Well, if he does this, then I will also move forward with Rain.
Okay. Great.
Kind of
So-
already squinting, ready for whatever this thing is going to be. Like, oh.
So is anybody else going in or just the two of you now?
Let me go
I'll-
first.
Yeah. I'll give them a little room and then follow up.
Okay.
Don't love it.
Yeah.
I'll bring up the back.
Okay, so Rain and Rock, as you step in, make another wisdom saving throws. This time you both hear, and Rock, you actually hear it in Aarakocra in your head, like you hear it in that language. Rain, you hear it in common.
What is bless 4? D4 right now? Or
D4, yes.
D4.
The D4 for, and you said a wisdom saving throw, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. I got 24.
Okay.
I got another 14.
Okay, so Rock, you are okay. Rain, instead of taking damage this time, you feel the overwhelming urge to murder Rock.
Oh no.
Okay.
She
We
has often
cross.
stood in the way of your plans. She doesn't let you murder people when you want to murder people. It's time for her to die.
Rock, we crossed the threshold, and Rock turns around and is like, I could see what you mean. It didn't hurt, but that was weird. It was like I didn't know that they spoke in Aarakocra, and she's just like looking at you, talking quietly.
I'm not dominant. Like, I have strong will. I ignore this urge. Like, I don't want to attack Rock.
Well, you do want to kill her. Like that is, it's not a. This is like a definite. You are in this chamber and you want to kill her.
All right, I turn and I
So
punch
you
Rock.
tell me what you want to do.
I guess I turn. This is weird. This is like, is this role playing or am I dominated?
So I would say that you are dominated, but you're choosing your course of action here.
Okay, then yeah, I will
So
turn.
you
in.
know that.
I know.
Like,
so Rain would solve an issue by hitting it, and if I am angry at Rock right now, then I will turn and I will hit Rock.
Yeah. Now, what Rain may also know is, having been in this chamber, like you said, Rain is strong of will. Rain may know how to make that urge stop without killing Rock, which would be to leave.
Okay, then I would like to leave.
Okay, so you walk back out the entrance then.
Yes.
So yeah, so you see Rock is still in. Rock just said that to Rain, and Rain comes back out the entrance.
He just turns around and walks away, and I'm like, what did I say?
Do I still have this overwhelming urge after leaving?
No,
the cave?
it immediately fades as soon as you leave this area.
Okay, I can't go back in there, or else I'm gonna kill someone, because that time it didn't make my head hurt, but it made me want to kill Rock for absurd reasoning. So I'm gonna sit on this bed and fold my hands and wait patiently.
Do I still hear, like, I just heard it the once in Aarakocra and then it's gone, or is it like continuing in my head?
So it is. Well, let's go to these other folks for a second.
Okay.
Here's my light thing. I throw my light thing into you, Rock.
Okay. So Rock, you have the light gem now. Torsten and Isabel, do you both want to walk in?
I say, can you go to see if it ends somewhere?
Rock.
Rock.
So Rock.
Yeah,
Sure.
it's a rock.
Okay, Rock. What do you want to do?
Yeah, so she crossed the threshold, heard this thing. Does she still hear anything? Is anyone talking in her head
If
right
you
now?
wait for a moment, you hear it again, and you have to repeat the saving throw.
I think if I don't hear it immediately, if it
Mhm.
if it isn't like continuing in my head, then Torsten would say that, and she'd be like, oh, okay, and she'll continue down the hallway sneakily.
Okay, so it does take you. Go ahead, first roll a stealth check.
Okay. Ah. Oh, but I am okay. Well, I rolled like crap, but I do have reliable talent, which means I at least get a 10. So that is
I think that's just on ability checks for reliable talent, not save.
oh.
Yeah.
Isn't this, you said
I thought this was a stealth,
sleight
yeah.
ahead. This was a stealth.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes,
Yeah.
this is stealth. We're not.
Yep.
I'm jumping ahead.
Nope, that's okay. So that would be a 14.
Okay, great. And now make one more check because it takes you some time to cross this room if you're going stealthy. So you'll need to make one more wisdom check while you're
All right.
or wisdom saving throw, I should say.
Okay.
You
That's a
got the
17.
blessed. Okay, so you hear it again and you're able to shrug it off. And then when you get to the other side of the room,
She's like mad at the air. She doesn't know where this thing is coming from, but she's super pissed.
It is gone. You don't hear it again once you make it past the threshold into this wider chamber.
What's in the bigger chamber?
It's a great question.
And do we still see her, or is she gone around a corner or anything?
That's also a great question.
So you see her, and it's almost like darkness envelops her when she crosses the threshold. And even with the light Rock has, it's like there's a veil between you that forms at that doorway. And Rock, when you look back, all you see is darkness.
Hello, darkness, my old friend. What do I see?
So Rock, what you see when you come in here is you see first something. It looks like it's this wide cavern. There's stalactites and stalagmites everywhere, and your light fills the area from this gem. But you do see what looks like shadows moving off in the distance, and it looks like it's like one shadow kind of moving from place to place as it slowly makes its way towards you. It gives you the impression of a creature that thinks maybe it is not seen, but you can see something in it. However, while you are watching, you also okay, Rock,
Yeah,
does a 19 hit your armor class?
it does.
Okay, so you feel, and yes, the stealth roll was rolled against your 27. You can feel a blade pierce your back.
Ow!
At a height that is alarmingly small. It feels like the blade is pushing up into you. And you hear a voice in Abyssal say, "Swift death to my enemies," as it pushes this blade into you. You take 6 piercing damage, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw. Oh, I'm sorry. You take 9 piercing damage, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Yay. For the record, I do not speak Abyssal, so I don't know if I would understand what was said.
Sure. That's fair.
But it was dramatic, and it was very cool. Okay, Constitution. Oh, that's okay. 16.
Okay. You take 20. Oh, I'm sorry. You take 12 poison damage as you feel poison burn into your veins. You actually feel like your body has resisted a fair amount of poison in that moment. And then you are attacked again.
Okay.
And you are hit again. And so you take another 9 piercing damage, and you have to make another Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
It feels like a double stab from this sword into you.
I am so sorry.
That's only an 11.
Okay, so you take 24 poison damage this time around.
Okay. At that hit, Rock will squawk loudly, "Yow!"
Okay, let's all roll initiative.
Damn it, how fast I can't take you anywhere.
17 for Rock.
Person got a 4.
19 for Rain.
12 for Daisy.
9 for Isabel.
19 for Rain. 4 for Torsten. And
Happy with this guy. Your brother sucks.
okay, Rain.
Yeah, I know.
Hear this cry.
Yeah. So I'll try once again against my better judgment. I will once again try and run in. Oh, did you use your bless when you were stabbed? Okay.
That last one I rolled really badly, so.
Yeah. Let's see. So another wisdom saving throw when I enter the cave, James?
Another wisdom saving throw. You are alone at this moment entering the cave.
22.
It is... Okay. Nothing happens. You hear the voice, and it's pounding in your brain. It is 60 feet to get
Boo.
to the other end of this hall, as it were.
Just trying to see if I can spend a key point to run faster. I don't think
Step of the
I
wind.
You can, yeah. Step of the wind. It
doesn't
lets
that
you
let me
dash as a bonus action. You can also disengage with it,
Okay,
but
that's
or
what I
dash.
thought. Yes. Okay. So then I will dash as a bonus action.
Okay, so you come through, and you see Rock is being stabbed by Howlfast, who Howlfast's eyes are glowing red when you see him, and he is holding a sword that is also glowing red as he stabs Rock with it.
Okay.
And you also see these shadows that are moving toward you as well.
Okay. I will attack Howlfast to start.
Okay, go ahead.
27.
Okay. Yes, 27 is definitely going to hit.
Can I disarm instead?
I will let you make
action?
an attack roll with. Hang on one second. There's a way to do that, and I think it's you
Yeah.
make an athletics check.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I should have waited. I should have declared
Like a
before
contested
rolling.
grapple roll kind
Yeah.
of thing.
Yeah, I mean, I'll let you make an athletics check to grab instead of an attack.
Yeah, I'd rather do that. I think because
Okay, go ahead and make that roll.
7.
Okay, so you now this only counts
Or
as one of
11.
your. Okay, this only counts as one of your attacks, Rudy. So if
Okay.
you want to, follow up or whatever, let me know. I know you've got at least 2. So as you go for it, he's able to just out of your grasp, whips it away, and actually tosses it to his other hand and catches it.
Fancy. I respect the juggling skills. I'm gonna try and take it away from him again. Stop.
Okay.
That's not yours. I say.
All right, another athletics check.
Yes. 17.
Okay, he still then just tosses it back to the other hand. Old man.
Hey, whoa.
At least I can still fight with my shirt on. That's what he says.
What does that even mean?
In a very intimidating, non-Howlfast voice that you have heard.
That's all I can do because I used my bonus action to dash.
Okay, cool. Well, then that brings us to Rock. It is your turn.
I'm engaged with him, though,
So, Rock, I need you to repeat your saving throws here.
Which ones?
Just one, actually, for the poison. You don't need to make 2.
Okay, so Constitution.
Mm-hmm.
Forget your blessed die.
Ooh, okay. That's a 21.
Okay, great. Nothing happens.
That's good. Because ow. Okay. Bonus action, disengage. I'm gonna fly straight up. How tall is this? You said it was a big room, right?
Yeah, you've got about 20 feet above you that you can fly up to.
Excellent. I'm gonna fly 20 feet up. I'm gonna yell out. I'm gonna be like, "This is crazy shadow thing, and brother gone crazy." I'm gonna pull out my oath bow and I'm gonna shoot the brother because I don't like him.
Okay, so did you disengage as a bonus action?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Yes. Oh yeah, I don't want to be stabbed again. Ow. I couldn't even uncanny dodge any of that shit. Nope, that'll probably hit though. That's a 29.
Yeah, definitely hit.
Okay.
And Rain is next. How fast? Poor how fast?
He deserves it.
That's 32 piercing damage.
Okay.
So that was my bonus action, and that was, nope, I'm not happy. And yeah, that's all I can do. And yell a lot. There's things and stuff.
Okay, you yell about things and stuff. And it is Howlfast's turn.
Oh no.
I'm sorry, it is not Howlfast's turn. The shadows move up to you, Rock.
With
And
them 20 feet up in the air?
yeah, they can
Oh.
fly. Very interesting, right? It looks like this is a some sort of bat-faced fiend that looks at you, that the shadows momentarily part, and its yellow eyes pierce into your soul. Make a charisma saving throw.
I ate fun of you earlier. You were delicious. Charisma. This is gonna suck. 10, 13. That's a 12.
Okay. Your hit points are reduced by 13. Your hit point maximum is reduced by 13.
Okay. Do I take 13 damage as well, or just my hit point maximum is reduced?
Just your hit point maximum is reduced by 13, but that's only one of its one part, because then it comes over and it tries to claw and bite you. A 27 to hit?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, and another, oh boy, 27.
Another lot?
Okay.
Yeah.
Both are 27s.
I will uncanny dodge the first.
Okay.
damage, whatever.
So the first damage that comes to you is it comes in and it bites you, gives like this big bite, which would normally be 32 piercing damage to you. And then its claws rend at your flesh, grabs you by the shoulders, and it rakes down, and you take another 17 slashing damage.
Ouch.
And I fall unconscious.
Okay. So, Rock, you fall to the ground, and you immediately fail a death saving throw, too, from the fall.
Ooh.
Okay.
Um,
That's what happens when you fly, everybody. Everyone who's just like Eric Coker are overpowered in this moment. This is why they are known.
Exhibit
Isabel,
A.
This
it is
such-
your turn.
So I am on the other side of this tunnel and
Mhm.
not feeling super driven to go in there, but I'm gonna anyway. Isabel will look at Torsten and Daisy and say, "It's better if we go in one at a time." Having watched Rain do a lot better the third time around. It's like let's do it one at a time. So I will use both my actions to dash into there.
Okay. So you're able to dash in, and you see a broken rock on the floor. You see Rain fighting a halfling, and you can also see the red eyes and the red sword glowing. And you can also see this bat-like demon that's shrouded in shadow that lets loose a horrid screech when you enter.
Cool. I would like to, I know I have a bonus action in here, but I don't know if I can use it. Just because Rock is already unconscious, but I'm not sure. So help me out here. I do have rally. And on my turn, I can use a bonus action and expend one superiority die to grant a friendly creature who can see or hear me, but she can't see or hear me because she's unconscious, right?
She's unconscious, yeah.
Okay, I'll give it to Rain instead then. My superiority die roll +2, so I will use one superiority die. That is a D10 and not a percentage die. Thank you.
Go get him.
Why are you like this? And so many knives. I should get one of those thingies where you can just you get 8 temporary hit points. It's not great, but it's something.
Better than the stick in your eye.
There you go. There you go.
Torsten,
Thank you.
it is your turn.
Torsten will rush.
Oh, and Isabel, I also need you to make a wisdom save.
Cool.
I forgot about
Don't
that.
forget
Yeah,
your
I was
D4.
hoping you'd keep forgetting, but no, it's fine. It's cool.
Don't forget your D4.
Fuck this up. Nope. Look, I think I already know that I'm not gonna make this. Okay, that's not terrible. You said wisdom?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's a 13.
Okay, so you take 11 psychic damage as you
Neat.
run through the room.
Cool.
Torsten, it is your turn.
So Torsten will also run through the room.
Okay.
Wisdom save, yes.
Yes.
Nice. I rolled a 20.
Hey!
Okay, so Rudy, what is our code people should enter in the Don't Split the Podcast Network Twitch chat if they want to win a free PDF? Entered to win.
Exclamation point Daisy.
Exclamation point Daisy in honor of our.
Aw, thank you.
So yes, we will be giving a free PDF away at the end of this. You do not want to miss out. And now, Torsten, go ahead. What are you doing?
So I'm running through. So you said it's 60 feet all the way through, right? All right, so that's I'm dashing, and then I'm also going to cast a, let's say, 3rd level healing word on Rock. Actually, let's make it a 4th level. I think you took a
Whoa.
right?
Yes.
Considering I have
Big
0. at the
pimpin',
moment.
okay.
Yeah. All right, so we got, just healing word, it's not that much. 14, 16.
Okay.
16, that's 16
See, more
points.
than I had.
Yes,
So.
nice.
Excellent.
Ow.
Excellent. Which means now, let's
Thank
see.
you,
Daisy,
Thorsten.
did I skip you? I am so sorry. I think I did.
I had I think I had a 12 initiative.
Yeah, I definitely skipped you. So go ahead now.
Oh no.
I so apologize.
That's
Extra
okay.
action.
Everyone gets inspiration because I
Hooray!
Yay! So I got super tiny halfling legs. How far or how close? How far can I get? Like, how far am I stuck being from everyone if I use my action to dash?
So you have a speed of 25?
5, yeah. So 50. And the room is 60 feet.
The room is 60 feet away. Yeah.
Okay, so people are still pretty close to me then.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good.
We'll say, Daisy, we'll say you could make it there in 2 moves. 60 feet away is okay too. Everybody still would have had to dash. Everybody still would have yada yada.
Okay.
The point is, it would take 2 moves to get there, basically.
Okay. All right.
But I will need you to make a wisdom saving.
Of course. Oh, and I get a D4. So
Good
that's
to know
18 plus 7.
You're good.
Oh.
It's good to know none of us are evil.
Yeah, you hear it in Halfling as the message of.
Oh, that's awkward.
Yeah, right.
I'm not evil for lack of trying.
Okay. So some people are looking pretty rough. Like you just got 16 hit points, I know, Rock, right? But did Rain took like a beating from my brother before I got in here, right?
No, I'm good. Plus, I
No,
got,
you're good?
I got temp HP just now.
Not
Oh, that's right. Okay. Well then in that case, I want to look around for that fiendy creature.
You can see it right up there in the ceiling.
I'm gonna guiding bolt it in the face.
Whoa.
Hopefully.
Did you use your action to
Oh, that's right. I did use my action. In that case, then I'm gonna spiritual weapon it in the face.
Oh,
Yay!
okay. Excellent. Go ahead. Roll
With
it up.
a big axe. Ooh, that's a natural 19 plus
that'll hit.
stuff. It's gonna be
Well, stuff and things.
plus stuff and things, and that's 14 force damage.
Nice.
Okay. Nice.
And that's all.
It ugh. So that means it is now the rug's turn.
Hey!
Yay!
Rain has a very slow movement, so it's going to take him 2 turns.
I'm
to get-
Rain.
Oh, I'm sorry. Thank
He is
you.
Vind.
I'm so sorry, Rudy. Wind, yes. Wind has a very small movement, so it takes him a while to get there. And that means it is everybody's favorite halfling, Howlfast's turn. So Howlfast is going to turn to his sister who came in. and say, "You were always Mom and Dad's favorite," and it's going to make an attack against you.
Gee, I wonder why.
Oh! Is he gonna move? Is the cavern so narrow that he is engaged with her as well, or is he moving to attack
Yes,
her?
yeah, he was
Okay.
sort of right there at the front, so everybody is kind of within his reach at the moment. But good question. So the first attack misses, but Daisy, I'm assuming a 25 hits your armor class?
Yes, it does.
Okay, so you take 6 piercing damage and make a Constitution saving throw. And then Rain, you're up.
That's 17. Oh wait, no, plus
okay.
bless still, right? Or no?
Yes. Yeah.
Well then, yeah, plus 4, so like 21.
Okay, so you take 12 poison damage from this. And it is your turn, Rain.
Can I make a check on that sword, an Arcana check to?
Yeah,
free
you don't
action?
even need to make a check if you want to. That sword looks like it is definitely controlling how fast.
Okay, I'm gonna keep trying to take it away from him, like taking candy from a child.
Okay.
Bubblicious candy at that. Callback, not a very good one. All right, athletics check still. I'm gonna use my inspiration that I was given.
All right.
I made a boo-boo. 21.
Okay, so you are able to snatch the weapon from his hand. As you do, you can feel the weapon trying to assert control over you. Make a charisma save.
Try and throw it on the floor.
You gotta make that charisma save first. Doesn't want you to do that.
14.
Right, I can't let you do that, Rain.
And are you adding your bless?
D4. Forgot about that.
Yeah. Don't forget your bless.
Since you did not, and I know you need a 15 to make this save, you will indeed save, and you can throw it to the floor as it's no action to do that. You can just drop it in.
Feel strong? Yeah, I'll just throw it on the ground.
Do you? You feel like you have asserted control over this thing for a while if you want to hang on to it too.
I feel like
you're not gonna have to keep making the check every round.
Yeah. Can I?
That said, you do hear like a super evil voice in your head that's like, "Yes."
Is it laughing like Isabel's sword?
Is it like a Japanese child ghost giggling?
It's ranting about all of the things that you'll be able to fight together and how glorious you'll look when you murder.
Cool, and
Kill
I do
your
like
friends.
fighting, but also it should know that I don't like fighting with swords. I'm a hand-to-hand man, so I'm gonna.
Yeah, but you like fighting with me. I'm an exceptional sword.
I'm gonna
come on,
strap it to my belt, so I will still have it. But I will not be
this is so
actively
embarrassing.
I like
that's no
fighting with
action. We'll
swords.
say it's no action.
Thank you.
Super evil is just like a mobster from the 40s. Hey, come on, you want
Hey, see, hey, see.
Think of all the fun dip we'll get.
But if this thing is flying in the air, the Shadow Man, I don't really know that I can hit him. All right, here's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use Step of the Wind to try and jump up and punch it because Step of the Wind doubles my jump range.
Okay, so yeah, you're gonna spend a key point to you'll be able. Yeah, that'll let you leap that high.
Yeah.
Just enough to be able to like punch him in the thighs.
Do bats have
The old
thighs?
thigh punch.
The old thigh punch.
This is like a bat humanoid kind of hybrid. You know how all demons are sort of like an animal man, an animal human hybrid.
Oh, okay. All right.
So yeah, this
will be my second attack to do this. Does a 15 hit his armor class?
It does not. You're able to connect, but surprisingly hard skin you feel.
I forget. Does Bless count towards attack rolls?
It does.
Does a 18 hit against his
It does.
Class? Hooray!
Hey!
And then
Hashtag bless.
Hashtag bless.
Thank
I
you,
will
Thorsten.
use another key point to attempt to stunning strike him, which means he needs to roll a con saving throw, 15 DC, or be stunned.
Okay, well, I rolled a 14.
Ha!
So he will come crashing down and take some falling damage. And you see now the shadows stop swirling around him, and you see like a gross bat humanoid basically in front of you
All
with
right.
long feet.
So I'm gonna jump up. This happens lore-wise. I jump up and I hit a piece of his wing, like at a pressure point, and he like falters, but he falls faster than me. And as I come down, I elbow drop him. From above, and I do 8 bludgeoning damage.
Okay, that's awesome. Yeah, so you fall on him. It's prone now too, in addition to being stunned. Is that the end of your turn?
That is the end of my turn.
Rock, it is your turn.
Okay, so I've fallen on the ground. I've woken up. I look over at this thing on the ground next to me, and I'm like, yeah, you don't like it either, do you? And if this thing is on the ground, I'm going to pull out my letter opener. I'm going to try to stab it first, because I think I get advantage on melee attacks, don't I?
You definitely do.
Wait, it's stunned. Okay, all right.
Stunned. So stunned creatures incapacitated. All attack rolls against it have advantage, and it automatically fails strength and dexterity saving throws.
But stupid question. No, I'm just gonna stab it. I'm just gonna stab it. Oh, that's a dirty 20. Thank you, Bless. Okay. Oh.
Dog is making really weird noises.
Oh no.
Nah, they're just they're normal weird noises.
Hungry noises.
She's sleeping, and when she sleeps, anyway, this is not good.
I love that dog.
This is great.
37 letter opener damage.
37 letter opener damage.
Yes.
Okay, nice.
And I will, since it's stunned, I don't have to disengage. I will just move away.
Nice.
And sheathe that and redraw my bow. And then I want to like side eye the brother. Does he look like he's still evil?
Does he look like he is still evil? He does not. In fact, you can see that red has faded from his eyes, and he is actually looking at Daisy with tears welling up in his eyes.
There's no crying and fighting, not now. And I'm done.
Okay. Excellent. Let's see. Isabel, it is your turn.
Does Daisy go ahead of me?
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, Daisy. Damn it.
I see how it is.
No,
Jane.
you're fine.
I need to star your name here, Daisy. 'Cause I shoved it in between everyone else. So.
I only remembered because I made a note.
Thank you. Well, I appreciate
Good
it.
looking out. Thank you, TK.
Everyone has inspiration again.
Oh, what a guy.
Okay, first I'm going to try to hit the thing again with my spiritual weapon.
Yes.
Which is still up, so...
Advantage on that spiritual weapon as well.
Oh, sweet. Oh, yeah, and bless.
What does your spiritual weapon look like?
It's like a big woodcutter's axe, because I'm like a nature cleric, so... I did not roll very well on that. Only a 16 to hit.
Okay.
With the spiritual weapon, at least.
Okay, so yes, that will hit.
Oh, it does. Huzzah. Well, then it is going to be 5. Wait, no, 5. Sorry. 12 force damage.
Okay. Nice.
And now I'm gonna guiding bolt it in the face.
Nice.
Let me just pull back up to that. That is another attack. Range attack. 25 to hit.
Okay.
And then 46. 1, 7. Ooh, 13, 14, 15. 17 radiant damage, and the next attack roll has advantage.
Ooh.
Okay.
Because it's all lit up with radiant light.
Okay, that's freaking awesome. Isabel, it is your turn.
It's my turn. I'm a stabby. Hiya, hiya.
I I imagine Isabel does all of that before she walks up to this thing. It's just
She
like
sure does.
stab.
She's like getting hyped. She had a voice in her head that was being super mean, so she's got to like hype herself back up. Little orc. So I'm gonna slash at it twice, and then use my third one for a commander strike. So I'm a. Oh yeah. Hiya. Okay, so I got a 19 and a dirty 20 without the bless.
Yes.
Yeah.
19 and yeah, both of those will hit.
Nice. Oh, there's my D10. Cool. Nice of you to join the.
And you have advantage on that first hit too because of the guiding bolt.
Oh, heck yeah.
So if you want to roll to see if it was a crit.
And he's prone, right?
It was not.
And stunned, which also provides advantage. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all sorts of
it's
advantage,
fine,
which is
it's fine.
nice.
I'll take what I know I have.
Mhm. Sure.
There's 2 hits, so that's a 13 and an 8, so 21 damage. And then I'd like to use that third attack for a commander strike until who's our big damage dealer right now? Rock. Rock, you want my third attack?
I would love to, but now I do actually have to ask the question because I pulled back and pulled out my bow. This thing is prone, which would normally give me disadvantage,
yes.
except it's stunned, which gives me advantage.
yeah.
Cancels out, right?
Just cancels out. It'll be flat. However, you do have several allies next to it, so if you hit, you will still deal sneak attack damage.
Awesome. I will also use my inspiration to get advantage on this
And
strike.
Rock, I'm actually going to say because it's stunned, essentially it is not moving. It is on the ground.
Yeah.
You still have advantage.
Okay.
I think that makes
Okay.
sense.
That was the question I had before. I'm like, how does this? Okay.
And then whatever you get on that, add 8 damage from the superiority dice to it.
Oh, I like all those things. Okay. 13. That's a 22 to hit.
Okay, a 22 will hit.
Awesome. All the dice. Oh, that's a lot of ones. You said add 9?
Mhm.
So that's 30 piercing damage.
Okay, not looking great for old ancient one over here.
Well, the ancient one was. Listen, I'm going to eat your bones like I ate the other bat.
And that brings us now to Torsten. It is your turn.
Torsten will hold his holy symbol up, cast his guiding bolt at it at a 5th level, and I'm gonna go and just use I have an auto success, so I'm gonna go and use that right here for this 5th level guiding bolt.
Yes. Radiant
So
damage.
there we go, 10, 15, 20, 31 plus 2, 33, 34 damage.
Okay.
No, sorry, 32 damage. I was looking wrong.
Tell me a little bit about how this demon dies here.
So as I hold up my holy symbol, it kind of looks like a waterfall, and just this sort of like spray of radiant light comes out and kind of just washes over it, and it just sort of, as the water kind of runs down it and rivulets, he just sort of disappears, just kind of being pushed away from this world.
Okay. Yeah, exactly. And it just sort of melts into ichor, and that ichor then dissipates in this burst of holy light. And the light from the gem, as this demon dies, is able to fill the cavern more. And that is when Howlfast will collapse into your arms, Daisy, saying that he is sorry over and over again as he sobs.
Not sorry enough.
No, he's gonna do this again in like 2 weeks.
20 minutes if history repeats.
There's a whole other area we haven't explored yet. Would he like to sneak off and go look at that?
Probably.
See that there is actually at the end of this cave, now that the light has come up, there's also another There's an
Ow.
exit on the side opposite you came. You
Don't
can
love it.
also see that that veil of shadow has totally lifted as well.
Mm. So we're not gonna murder each other to get out of here.
Is this sword still trying to get me to be a bad person?
When you go to touch the sword, Rain, sorry. Jeez, I don't know what's wrong with me today, Rudy. When you go to touch the sword, it is gone.
Oh,
Disappeared.
what kind of sword is this? This sword?
It was a short sword.
Oh, is it fancy looking?
It's gone now.
I mean,
so,
the sword itself.
What
Is
what?
it a fancy looking sword?
Well, the sword is gone. Is what?
Oh, the sword is gone. Oh,
yeah, the
my
sword is
sword.
gone. Yeah.
Oh, I thought you meant.
It was
Oh.
kind of fancy looking. Yeah.
Oh.
But not as fancy looking as that scimitar y'all picked up off of.
Or your new witch hat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And none of them are trying to dominate you.
I'm
Yeah.
wearing my
That we
little
know of.
my old witch hat on top of my new witch hat, like the hat has a hat.
I
It's
hate
like a
it.
double hat kind of thing.
Yes.
I go, I'm gonna make this a thing.
This is some MMO nonsense here.
Rock is gonna toss the lightstone back over to Rain and say, "It looks good. It looks good on you."
Thank you.
Hmm.
Who looks injured still?
Yeah, I was
Oh,
gonna
Rock,
say.
Yeah, she'll toss it and then be like, "Ah."
Anyone else? Rain, you injured?
How
I
long does
mean-
temp HP last? Nah, I'm fine. Doesn't matter. You don't know.
Yeah.
It didn't really say, so
Forever. It's now permanent HP.
that's not what temp means.
I mean,
Sucks from me and put into you.
Daisy will look around and go, I am so sorry for everything Halfast has done today. I swear he didn't mean it. This is the least I can do for you. And I'll like sort of bang my staff on the ground and I'm going to cast Mass Cure Wounds
Ooh.
using my Staff of Healing.
Ooh.
Nice.
So, save the spell slots.
There you go.
Yes, please.
And let me double check how many dice y'all get for that bad boy. I meant to pull this up before, but I didn't. Yeah, Mass Cure Wounds rather, not Mass Healing, sorry. That is... Ooh, yeah, 3d8. Ooh. 14. Wow, I rolled all 7s!
Wow.
That's awesome. So, 28 points to everybody.
Woo!
That's better. That's
We
a
did it.
respectable number now.
We did it. We're heroes.
Rock would like to take a really quick look around the room. Is there anything else in this room they need to be concerned about or that they should examine?
So it does not seem like there is much else, but let me check my notes before I
Like a
say
treasure
that.
chest.
No,
Well, that's in
there-
the other room. That's the
that
one.
is in the other room.
Curse
Yes.
you.
Okay. There's just the other cave entrance exit
Rude.
thing. Okay, so we got your brother back, and we killed the ancient one, which means he's not really that ancient. What?
No, old people are super easy to push over.
See,
Says
Victor
the
here-
oldest member of the party.
Yeah, but like Isabel's like 40. Rock's probably technically older.
No,
Nah.
no.
Alright.
Didn't she just say her maximum lifespan is like 25 years?
I mean, see, that's like older in Aarakocra years. That's like dog.
Well, that's true. That's true.
She's-
Relative. It's all relative.
How old
She's
is
still
she in like human years? How old is
Oh.
Rock?
She is,
Like
if
8?
I remember correctly, 2 years old.
Oh
which
yeah, that's
is-
right.
Would make her like 18.
I
Right.
love
She
her.
ran away from home to join the circus when she was barely old enough to do that. Like she was.
Oh my gosh, that's so cute. I love
Yeah.
it. Okay, fine. I'm the oldest. Fine.
So what do we want to do now? There's a lot to do.
Burn it down.
We can burn a cave.
Yeah, is there anything else of interest in here?
Do we want those supplies?
Yes. What do
Hmm.
we
So
want to do
if
with
you
those?
were to explore this building, you would see that it's all the caves that you're in are actually connected and come out into the supply room. So you would be able to go safely avoid the trap basically
awesome.
by going through the caves. And you find there are 3,000 pounds of food.
What?
I'm sorry. Did you say as in like a K at the end of that? 3,000?
Rock is so
3,000,
happy.
yes.
How does it all get here?
I don't know, but she is so like when you all are freaking out over money and it's awesome. Like she now does this over the food. She's like just running back and forth. She's like, we found all the food.
Oh my gosh, all the wild berry gushers we could possibly design.
Yeah, it's got all your favorite 90s snacks are there.
I'm gonna keep this gag alive for as long as possible.
There are so many boxes of nerds. It's great.
There's there's a lot of couple of 6-packs of Mondo are there.
Oh my god.
As long as there's some Jolt, I'm good to go.
Oh,
Yeah.
Jolt. A Surge. Can I get a Surge?
Yes,
There's
sir.
a Surge. Yeah, there's Ecto Cooler is there.
No. Code red. So it's just a room full of food. It's just a room packed.
So there's a bunch of crates, that have supplies. Most of it is food. Yeah, that is in here. Yes, there's a couple of things of rope and that sort of thing. So you've got all of that is down here.
How long is the journey back to Tomar's Crossing?
Hey,
90 miles or something.
Yeah, how is it preserved?
Yeah, it's pretty far. So
That's a good question. Is it like salted meats and things?
a lot of it
keep
is
for a long
preserved
time?
food.
Okay.
Yeah. There's not to begin with, because it was an Arctic sort of area. There was never much like fresh produce or anything in the area. So
Where are our prisoner pack mules?
Yeah.
Each of you carries a barrel.
I mean, I guess.
so it's from where you are now. It's 60 miles, which is like 2 to 3 days travel, depending on the pace. And that sort of
You
thing.
can send a message back to someone with sending and tell them to send some horses hither.
send some carts.
Some carts, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess
We could eat some of the food and then the barrels are lighter.
That's true. Can you eat? I can eat 1,700 pounds of food. So I need carbs.
He's like
That's
Goku.
very
He's like
impressive.
Goku in every single facet.
So I want to try to like sanctify this place, basically. Like,
Oh, cool.
So it seems like with the death of the Ancient One, that a lot of the place is starting to sort of return to normal. But yeah, if you have like a hallow spell, actually, it's
I
not
don't
called-
really have a hallow spell, but
That's great.
I'll still do whatever I need to do.
Sure. So you could go around, make a religion check.
All right.
Um,
Religion. So that's gonna be a 14.
Okay. Yeah, you think if you go around like drawing enough holy symbols on the wall and scratching out other evil ones, you can probably make this a place that, evil is not welcome in, basically.
Nice.
So given enough time while everybody else is going through food, and of course collecting Ferengi mushrooms, which is
are
also
there more?
Well, there were the ones in the cave. You didn't manage to. You were sort of interrupted. In that.
That's
So
true.
that's
Yeah.
you have plenty of time now. All of the threats have been neutralized.
Yeah.
Yeah, how is there like plant growth that was damaged at all by the any flora that's been damaged by demonic activity kicking around?
Definitely,
in here?
specifically in this cave, it looks like this is a place where maybe colorful phosphorescent fungi would normally grow and that sort of thing, and nothing like that is here. It looks like it's all been destroyed and destroyed.
Please use your magic to make us even bigger Ferengi mushrooms so that we don't have to spend 1,000.
Yeah, Daisy will definitely take some time. I mean, the spell doesn't actually take time, but I'll take a moment to say a little prayer to Shantaea, and I will cast plant growth in the room
Yes.
to sort of jumpstart its return to.
So what does it look like? You tell me. Sky's the limit here.
Then Daisy's gonna stand in the center of the room, sort of close her eyes and, hold out the shield with the Shantaea symbol and my healing staff. And this like green light kind of radiates from Daisy and goes down into the ground and like radiates out. And as it like spirals, like plants start to come back and brighten and grow up as it like washes over the whole room. Because it's 100-foot area. So
Ooh.
Nice.
Yeah.
That is excellent. Yeah, it's very magical and mystical and the power of nature. And I think that is probably a good place to.
Just one thing. What are we renaming the House of Chaos?
The House of Food.
Oh. I thought for sure you were gonna say the House of Kick-Ass.
I also
That's what I
was
thought
very
too.
fearful of this.
Yeah.
No,
I mean, we have
we
Port
already
Kick-Ass. We now have the House of Kick-Ass.
House
We
of
should have the
Kick-Ass.
Valley of Kick-Ass.
I
good
mean,
branding.
Kick-Ass Valley.
totally up for it if you would like, but I thought, one kick-ass was enough, but I do agree with
No, to be
think that's
honest,
a really
I
good
kind of
idea.
like House of Kick-Ass.
How's the kick-ass it is. Also, the only other thing Rock wants to do really, really quick, she's going to get those orange warning cones and she's going to put them around where that trap is to enter this room so that nobody actually activates the trap.
I love it.
That's the only thing she wants to do.
Store. Cake Mage says we should call it the candy store.
Should we?
Candy store, yes.
Yes, candy.
Yes.
Yeah.
That is pretty
To-
good.
Snack
to the
Shack.
Heathers.
Snack Shack.
Yeah, 7-Eleven.
Spencer's gift.
Should we do something about these prisoners? Like
Oh yeah.
maybe
Yeah.
like put some tortillas in through the bar slats.
I guess we'll
that's
figure
something-
that out.
I mean, we could figure that out next
Cast
time.
cloud kill on the other side of the door like I do whenever I play Baldur's Gate.
I guess we'll have to figure
Cast cloud kill, like close
If
the
I
door.
Don't see them.
Well, thank you all. I think that is going to be then where we end it here for this episode of
You're
the
welcome, everybody. You're welcome.
Thank you so much to you, Sam, for being a
Oh,
guest.
thank you.
It's super awesome. You've been super fun, and also when we come back next week, TK, you will not be with us, correct? Okay, so it will be a nice 3-person episode that we will have next week back in Tomar's Crossing. So get excited for that. Everybody loves a good Tomar's Crossing episode. Then TK, when you return, we will be joined not just by TK, but also by a very Fabu special guest, Lisa Chen.
Yay.
Yay.
Precious angel baby.
Yes, exactly. So everybody look forward to that. But in the meantime, we have a PDF to give away. We're going to be giving away a copy of the Demonplague. That's the adventure we're playing through right now. It's a level 1 through 20 D&D adventure that I wrote with John 4. You can check out more about it at roleplayingtips.com/Demonplague, or you can go on Drive Through RPG, where you can also buy it in print and PDF. So go check it out there. Now, if you're in the Don't Split the Podcast Network Twitch chat, enter !Daisy to give some love, one, to our very fabulous guest, Sam, but then also to enter yourself to win a free PDF copy of the Demonplague. So go check that out. It's !Daisy in the Don't Split the Podcast Network Twitch chat if you have not yet. And while you do that, let's go around the table and learn. Sam, where can people find you?
Hi, I am Sam, and you can find me on Twitter and Twitch at Samwise_GameG. And I also stream a Ravnica set D&D game as a player over at Encounter Roleplay on Monday nights. So you should check that out.
Excellent. Yes, definitely check that out. It is a Fabu stream. And speaking of Fabu streams, TK, where can people find you?
You saw my face and you were like, that's the sending an email face. It's me, it's TK. I write spooky stories on the internet, and if you like spooky stories, then you can read them at tkjwrites.com, or you can follow me on Twitter, TK Joins the Fray. I do streaming stuff, and I have a stream schedule that I haven't updated and never will because I'm a liar. It's in my pinned tweet. As well, my pinned tweet involves Kayla Klein and I did a comic book. It is DCA themed. It features Strix from DCA with Holly's permission. And it is for sale right now. It's available, but all proceeds to the end of March go to RAIN, which is the largest anti-sexual violence charity organization in America. Similarly, I also have links on there to the Tales from the Mist t-shirts that are exclusive and running only until, I believe, March 22nd. All of those profits also go to RAIN. So that's very fun. It's a black shirt. It's got a pink decal on it, 3 hands holding a candle together that says "We Fight Together," and it's very cool. And I can't wait until mine gets here. I'm very excited about it. If you like, oh, thank you. I will also be doing a lot of sharing pod raising, hashtag pod raising, which is a hashtag challenge that just got brought to my attention today, which is about boosting smaller creators in the tabletop RPG field. So that's very fun. I'll be doing a lot of resharing on my Twitter for that. If that's something that you don't like to see, I don't care. Please don't tell me about it. I do
a weird thing to fight about.
Yeah, it's super weird. But it's Twitter. Friday, I am going to be DMing Tales from the Mists, which is a spooky campaign set in Ravenloft, and it's got a bunch of my friends on it, and it's great. And we're unveiling 2 new guests, so that's fun too. And that's it. Buy my book. Support RAIN. Support each other. Love each other. Or don't. Whatever. I'm not your dad, but I'll know, and then I'll beat you up.
Well, don't let TK beat you up. They throw a mean right hook. Okay. And speaking of great podcasts and great streams, Lauren, where can people find you?
Oh, hi, I'm Lauren Urban. You might know me as Obo Crazy. I'm the community manager for D&D Beyond.
Woo.
Yeah, you're singing the theme song, and that's totally okay. I am also the DM for Dungeon Drunks, which is a podcast that comes out every Monday wherever fine podcasts are sold. I am also on the Heroes of the Veil, which is a streaming show that happens on the D&D Beyond channel every Wednesday. We do not have a new episode this week because 2 of our members, including our DM, are headed to GaryCon. Yay! So there will not be a show this week, but you should definitely check out the website because I wrote up a recap of last week's episode and where my Dragonborn, who just grew wings because of an infection, is learning how to fly. And that was fun. You can also find me on the Twitters at Obo Crazy. And if you are in the Seattle area, the greater Seattle area, you can find me as an actual professional oboist and English hornist. I've got Pinocchio coming up in a couple weeks. You should see me there. Otherwise, I will just be telling all the other awesome people who are doing awesome things, because that's what you do as a community manager is you say, look over there, look over there, look over there. Thank you.
Excellent job of describing the role of community manager.
Look at that awesome thing.
1, do you agree? And 2, where can people find you?
I definitely agree. You can find me on Twitter talking about all kinds of stuff at Radu76. It's RADDU76. Talking about podcasts. I've got a podcast. It's a Bonestone and Obsidian, a Dark Sun podcast. We just put out an episode about weapons, so go check that out. Also, somewhat related to Dark Sun in that it's a kind of post-apocalyptic world. Check out Scavenger. You can find that at scavengerworld.net. And if you search Facebook and Twitter and wherever, you can find Scavenger there. And if you want to play some D&D with me, I'm running Dark Sun and Dragon Heist and a bunch of other stuff. You can find me at patreon.com/RobertDiducci.
Oh, wow. That is awesome. And where can people find you, my heart, my partner, Rudy Basso?
Your heartner?
My heartner.
Jokester. More of that style of humor on Twitter at Rudy Basso. Definitely worth a follow. This stream is a podcast. Check us out on iTunes. Give it a download. Give it a subscribe. Give it a review if you would. Also, for more other great podcasts, head to don'tsplitthepodcastnetwork.com. We've got other actual plays. We've got interview shows. We've got analysis shows. And we've got a lot more on the way. And that's all I'll say about that.
Boom. Yes. So go. Please check us out over there. I am also there, and I'm also at worldbuilderblog.com, and I'm a Twitter at James and Chicasso. So now, Rudy.
Now,
who shall win?
be
A
sure
copy
to
of
smash
the
that
level
follow.
1.
Also.
Oh yeah, that's right. Smash that follow
Smash it.
up there. Boom. That way.
It's up
Anyway.
somewhere, so I just point up.
Point up.
That way.
Now let's keep our audience in suspense no longer.
Let
Who
us
shall
no
win?
longer. The winner is Megissa.
Yes.
Hey!
And thank you so
Hey.
much, Megissa, too, for your
Yes.
400-bit donation. We really appreciate it.
Rock
we-
especially does.
Yep.
Yeah, absolutely. So thank you all so much for watching. Thank you all so much for playing. Sam, huge thanks to you for being our
Thank
guest
you.
for the last 2 weeks. This was a ton of fun to have you here. And everyone, don't let the demons bite.
Bye.